Welcome back everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5N. So this now has 1,893 horsepower, 1,739 pounds-feet of torque from 120 kilowatt hour series of batteries plus 4 electric motors, one for each wheel, which have all been nicked from the Rimac Nevera. The car itself now weighs 4,235 pounds. Has its all-wheel drive system as standard, and it can still do 0 to 60 now in 2.053 seconds and 0 to 103.628 seconds. So yeah, that is about 1.3 seconds thereabouts, quicker than what this car could do standard. It's nearly 4 seconds quicker to 100, and yeah, it should hopefully be able to at least crack 200 mile an hour, which would be at least 37 mile an hour more than what it could do standard as well. More crucially though, it does have more than 1,200 horsepower over what it had originally, and nearly 1,200 pounds-feet of torque more as well. So yeah, an incredibly powerful series of batteries and motors, but electric cars can be quite limited with their top speed, so even though this has more power than the Ford from the previous episode, not expecting it to be quite as quick as that car, but hopefully it will be the quickest Hyundai that we've had so far. The only other one we've had so far has been the Envision 74, which managed 268 miles an hour, so that was fairly fast, but this should hopefully go quicker. So yeah, let's get out there and see what it can do. So yeah, I've left it in all-wheel drive mode because yeah, put it in drift mode would send all of that nearly 1,900 horsepower to the rear wheels, and although that would be pretty funny and wouldn't help in terms of drifting around corners, that's not what this series is about. Obviously it's about straight line speed and how fast we can go. So yeah, we're already doing 240, that's 250, it's completely effortless, making very little in the way of noise. There's 270, so we've beaten the other Hyundai that we've had on this series. There's 275. Any more from this? It is blipping the rev limit a little bit. There's 276. This is being completely fuss-free, so no real tyre spin or anything like that. No loss of traction, and yet we're doing 276 mile an hour in a car that has 4 doors, big boot, and yeah, isn't generating any emissions whatsoever, which is quite remarkable. But yeah. Right, let's see what we can do when we get down this downhill section. But as usual, it's about what we can do when we get on the flat parts. That's 278. What are we going to hold after the fact? 276 again. Any more than that? I seem to be struggling to get any more speed. There's 277. We did get 277 to some degree, but not enough to really say that we held it. We certainly didn't hold that as convincingly as we held the 285 mile an hour that we got with the Ford Mustang Dark Horse in the previous episode. But still, 276 mile an hour is still a cracking top speed, especially when you consider, like I said, this is 4 doors, it's got a big boot, and it's all electric in the process. So yeah, 276 miles an hour is 8 mile an hour quicker than the Envision 74. And 276 puts us right alongside the likes of the Nissan Z car from 2023, the BMW M8 Competition Coupe. We're also quicker than a Mercedes-Benz AMG Hammer Wagon, an Aston Martin DBS, Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS, the Nissan Suru, and the Hot Wheels Twin Mill. We're 1 mile an hour behind the likes of a Ferrari 599XX, Cummins Zegagera, BMW M3 competition sedan, and the M4 competition sedan, as well as a Lamborghini Cyan Roadster. And in terms of other EVs, not only are we quicker than the Envision, but we're also quicker than what are we quicker than? I'm not sure there are any other EVs that were slower than us, to be honest. I'm looking, but obviously we have gone through a fair whack of cars on this series, so it can be sometimes a bit challenging to try and find them. We are quicker than the Audi RS e-tron GT, another 4-door electric car, so we're quicker than something like that. The Envision, like I said. Also quicker than the Cupra Tavascan Concept, another electric car. and the Wuling Honyang Mini EV Macaron electric car, and the Ford. Oh no, that was the combustion engine version. So yeah, we're not the quickest EV, but neither are we the slowest. But yeah, the likes of the Rimax still reign supreme in terms of electric cars, both going at 288 miles an hour. And then you have the likes of the Lotus Evija at 284 miles an hour. So yeah, by no means the quickest that we've had. Oh yeah, the Pininfarina Battista from Automobili is also quicker at 286. But they are hypercars at the end of the day. They already had the levels of power that they went out with on this series, whereas this has been obviously upgraded massively to deal with not just the extra power, but also to give it the extra speed, and therefore it's really rather still impressive that it's able to do 276 while it's still at the end of the day a four-door hatchback that, you know, is meant for every day, whereas those other cars I mentioned that are quicker than this certainly aren't for that. So yeah, fantastic vehicle in stock form, and just as fantastic in terms of when upgrading it, and yeah, really rather hilarious to drive when you put it in drift mode with this amount of power as well, because yeah, you slide everywhere. You're basically like an eel when just trying to sliding everywhere. I've not really got much in the way of control, but still pretty fun, and yeah, a great car in its own right. Nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.